So we've got monstrous news for Cardano. Let's get to it. So we're going to start here on coin market cap. The total market cap of crypto globally is up 5.72% at the time of recording and stands at $2.63 trillion. And Bitcoin has just fired up 8.76% in the past 24 hours and now over $70,000 at $70,553.54. Obviously, I'm recording this before it actually goes out live a day later, so it is a pre-record. But if we scroll down, we want to have a look at Cardano. Shocked to see Cardano being leapfrogged by Dogecoin, XRP, and various others, right? But, you know, there have been, I guess, some concerns. We'll touch on those in a moment, but it's up 5.94% in the past 24 hours and at 66 cents 61. You know, Cardano is, you know, really interesting in its current position, but AVAX again, you know, up 10.57% in the past 24 hours, looking to potentially leapfrog Cardano. Could we see Cardano drop out of the top 10 by market cap? Going to be really interesting to see whether that actually comes to fruition. Not sure it will, but let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. We really do appreciate it. But let's get into, you know, the thick of it with Cardano's ADA. Cardano leads in developer activity. ADA price recovers 10% over the weekend as well. But this is really interesting. It surpasses Ethereum in GitHub development activity. Again, really interesting to see. You've got the details here through into the block. I think that this stuff is really important to keep an eye on, right? Because when you go and you look at this, it looks like a pretty miserable story, right? You know, ADA falling down. I mean, it was 7th not so long ago, down to 9th with AVAX, which is a great project, by the way, with great underlying technology, getting ever so close now to ADA and could potentially leapfrog Cardano shortly. You know, especially when it's doing almost double the amount of gains in 24 hours as Cardano. It looks really scary. But actually, when you have, you know, the fact that, you know, the developer activity is, you know, by far one of the highest, if not the highest, across all of the different blockchains, I think that gives you a different view on what is actually about to happen with Cardano. Some altcoins don't move at the same time as others. And, you know, you can get this, you know, activity where, you know, other altcoins leapfrog said altcoin before actually it really just regains its original place or higher. So really interesting to look at this stuff. And again, it actually shows a pretty good picture rather than a negative picture that, you know, you kind of see as the herds move around the different altcoins. Traders' interest over Cardano surges. Again, really interested to see that a lot of traders are getting back involved in ADA. There is a potential move to the upside for ADA. I did plan to get this video out before all the movements. You know, even today's video, I recorded it saying to expect, you know, higher prices, and before the video comes out, everything mooned. But you can see the prices that I'm talking about, the assets at in the videos. So, you know, we sometimes get beaten by the market when we're doing the videos because they're done a few hours before they go out, right? We got Cardano on the verge of achieving a milestone, a massive milestone. ADA bull run imminent is the question that's being asked. So this is all to do with, again, the development aspect of things, the stuff that a lot of people in crypto don't really look at, and they wonder, you know, why a cryptocurrency has started moving significantly higher in price when they're not really looking at what actually is happening when it comes to the development. So Cardano is showing strong growth in the smart contract development. Since the beginning of the year, the number of Plutus scripts on the Cardano network, including V1 and V2, has surged by 171.45%. The price obviously is not really seen as significant moves, but nearly 500 new smart contracts are being added daily, according to data from the Cardano blockchain insights. The network has achieved 39,000 smart contracts with a special focus on Plutus V2. So look, there's some really interesting stuff that is happening around the programming language. I think people need to be aware of this stuff. It's not always just price up. You do need to have the development in order to have that price warrant the moves to the upside. Otherwise it just comes right back down again. We got Cardano eyeing up the $1 mark as whale activity soars for Cardano. Now, what I do want to highlight is, we've made some fantastic predictions, and I just want to run through some of the predictions that we've made, right? So if we go back to 2020, we said that AI was going to be this massive, monstrous size sector in crypto. I think people can see what we were talking about back then now. We also talked about real world assets and everything being tokenized and on the blockchain. BlackRock have now come out and said that they're doing this. They're actually, advanced in their movements for this. But we were talking about this back in 2020. Now, we also highlighted the FTX collapse before pretty much anybody else. We highlighted the opportunities before the collapse, to short Solana and FTT. We highlighted the lower lows in June. We highlighted the lower lows in November, that all of this would happen. We highlighted that to expect a rally up into the new year. And look, we've highlighted that, we expect the Fed pivot to cause a crash in crypto and stocks. So we've been very, very accurate with our predictions. But one of the other predictions that I didn't mention was the fact that we predicted that there would be an Ethereum spot ETF after the Bitcoin one was approved. Again, this was before Bitcoin spot ETF was approved. And we've also gone on to say that we expect a spot ETF for Solana, XRP, Chainlink, and Cardano. Now, there's a reason why we believe this and we pick these altcoins out. It's not because we're just pulling them out of our arse and just, hoping that we get a prediction right. We are highlighting this because the big institutions are allocating to Cardano already and the other altcoins that I have mentioned. And that just kind of feels like that would be, the next iteration of, spot ETF. It would roll down into other blue chip altcoins. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. But there is going to be, I guess, a barrier when it comes to exceeding $1 for Cardano, right? There's a lot of resistance at the $1 mark. $3.47 billion of ADA to get over, and there's going to be a lot of people looking to take profits at that number. So it's going to be interesting to see how we do there. And then we've got the Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson making a statement about attempts to impersonate him. You see this everywhere. You see this with us. One thing that I would say is, Charles isn't going to reach out to you offering you free ADA. I'm not going to reach out to you offering you trading services or anything like that. These people, including ourselves, will never DM you. If you're DM'd by, Charles Hoskinson, Vitalik, any other sort of CEO in this space or influencer, the chances are 9 times out of 10, more than 9 times out of 10, it's a scam. So, just be careful and safe in the space. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tap in that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.